Hello! Ah, we're finally out of the horror. Thank God. I've been stuck in a nightmare realm for like a week. We're not done with the puzzles though, I think. I don't know. Every time I look up a description of the Forgotten City, which is what I'm playing today, by the way. Every time I look up a description as to what this game is about, it's always really vague about what you do. I mean, the general concept is like in the Steam description itself. It's you're I think you are like 2,000 years in the past, or however long. You're in the Roman Empire basically, and you're in a city where if one person commits a sin, everybody dies. And that's all I know, really. Hey, Germinator. How's it going? Hello. I mean, I'm doing pretty well, honestly. I've kind of been relaxing the entire day. I didn't have anything to do. What is this game? Good question. Okay, so I tried looking into what you actually do, but that every time I look something like that up, it's really vague. So I don't have a definitive answer on that. But the concept I already said earlier is you are 2,000 years in the past, or however long, however far in the past it is, to the Roman Empire, and you're in a city. And in that city, if one person commits a sin, everybody dies. And that's kind of what I know. There's also a time loop. Right? So I assume... How does everybody die? Honestly, don't know. There's something with gold. There's something with gold statues, but I don't know the details. But from what I can gather, it's basically every time somebody does commit a sin, you're transported back to the beginning. And yeah, and the goal is basically to figure out who the hell is committing this sin and to stop them. Golden Kratos. All right, all right. So we're out of the horror part. We're not playing a horror game this time, but we're still inside of the puzzles. We're still inside the puzzle category. I think. I mean, it's more mystery than puzzle, I'd say. Ah, whatever. All right. Let's see. It's actually. The reason every description is so vague is because this game is very heavy on spoilers, apparently. Because, well, once I actually go into the game, here, there's a message here that says, hey, please give a spoiler warning. So, you know, I don't know what the white hallway is. I don't know where in the game the white hallway is. The interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to do so. So, you know, content. Content creator. Yeah, I guess. Do I count? I guess I count, don't I? Ah, shoot. I guess I count as a content creator. Oh, man. So, alright, so that if for some reason you, without knowing anything of the game, you'd like to try it yourself, then, you know, click off when there's a white hallway, I guess. Hopefully there's only one white hallway, then. What if there are multiple white hallways? What then? The keys? Keys to what? Alright, let's see. So this game was apparently a mod for a different game. I'm not sure. Oh, if you want to change it. The controls, I guess. Language, English. Toggle the visibility of heads-up display marker showing the location of the currently tracked quest objective. Toggles on or off receiving quest notifications as you complete them. You will still be able to visit quests in your journal. I've got a journal. Oh god. It's like God of War. I haven't played God of Wars. So I have played Dark Souls though, yeah. I haven't played God of War, but Dark Souls, I've played pretty much every Dark Souls game. Except for Demon Souls. I've played all the rest. Helpful whispered hints for some puzzles. Okay. No. I'm not gonna do hints. Subtitles, yes. Let's just do that normal. I'll keep these up for now. No. I mean, I assume I can, you know, change it back to yes if I do get stuck somehow. I'll keep these on though. If I find them annoying, I can always turn them off. Yo, full screen. I'm not specialized in any of this. So I'm just gonna move on to audio. Audio seems right. Now in tutorial, put yes. I mean, I hope there's a tutorial for something. I don't know what the tutorial would be for. What kind of tutorial would a game like this have? Okay, I can change these as I go. Same with controls. I don't know the sensitivity yet. I don't know how bad it is. I'm gonna keep with mouse. Bindings. Guide, zoom, weapon? Dark Souls after you complete the tutorial. Oh no. That kill god. Yeah, that's basically it. It's the only direction you're really given. That's literally it in Dark Souls though. Alright, great. You've completed the tutorial. Now, have you heard of this incredibly mighty creature or man? He's incredibly powerful. That's your next objective. Visual style? There's a photo mode apparently. Alright, I'll just see how it is when I get in the game. Oh. Start the game. Alright, I'm getting to it. I want the settings to be... I want to check all the settings always first. This game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. My god. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. Oh, jeez. Where thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force, the fate of the city is in your hands. Oh yeah, that's not a lot of pressure at all, no. It's not a lot of pressure, no. I assume I'll be fine. Who the hell are you?
You're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up.
Who are
I checked
you?
your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
What? Just casually select a body type. I am Thanos. You're gonna scare her away like that. Sure, let's do this. Skin tone. Okay, no, wait. I mean, it's only my hands, right? Does it really matter? White? I mean, there's not really that many choices. Like a 5. This one does look to have a bit more color to it, though. Oh. You know, what if can they add purple? Can they add purple? Then I'm really Thanos. Alright, let's just do shadow, because that won't be weird to these ancient Romans.
Well, it's nice to
zoom
meet
in.
you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Okay. Years of studying history gives you occasional insights into the ancient world. My god, water! You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them judiciously, since there's no way to get more. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quicker your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Ancient ruins? I mean, this is lore. This is lore. This is combat. This is being fast. This is, I don't know, armor. I don't think I'm gonna go for the gun. That seems a little bit over the top. This seems... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, they all seem kind of useless except for this one. But I don't want to, you know, go around with a gun. Okay, so faster, 50% harder to take down. I'll do the ancient ruins. Yeah, I'll do the ancient ruins.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him?
Yeah, just some creepy ruins.
If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Why is your name Stranger? Yeah! You've asked me like 3 questions already, but who are you? I mean, we got the chance to ask some questions right here.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy.
I'm not gonna find Al without knowing a bit about you, or Al.
What do you want to know?
Okay, what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You mean, like, 9 to 5? You're still a stranger? Yeah, you're not even gonna tell me your name? Damn.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Okay, so that's... That's incredibly suspicious. What? It's just a name. Why didn't... Okay. Why didn't you want to tell me?
Alright, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I can see why. I can see why. Why are you a woman? That's... come on. That's a bit too far with the questions there. Her name is Karen. I mean, I can see why she didn't want to tell me then. That name doesn't really have a great reputation. What the hell? I just... Wait, what? I mean, I feel like I should thank her, but I'm really interested in this now. Oh god, fuck it.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Okay, I'll get to it, alright? I'll get to it. But we gotta talk about meme culture first, alright? What's your favorite one? She said her name! She said her name. Her name's Karen. What are you talking about? Say name. Are you saying it's a fake name? It's right there, Karen. She's not Stranger anymore, don't worry. Alright, what else? Al.
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But
what?
Maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here.
Wait, so we
In
both...
any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
So we both floated down the river, and we didn't know each other. I mean, maybe we were on the same boat, but we don't know each other. So how? All right. First, yeah, where are we
really
actually?
Don't remember? We're in Italy.
Okay.
This river is the Tiber.
Should have guessed. Should have guessed. For a game about the Roman Empire, I would be surprised if we were not in Italy.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
But what if Al is a priceless ancient artifact? What then? Wait, have you tried
What
calling?
am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
There's Frambo, your face. It's like you know. What, do you want to stab her? Do you want to start stabbing people in this game too? I mean, if she wasn't gonna tell us her name, then, you know, stabbing her would be a viable option. She's pretty suspicious, and we're out here in the woods. Nobody would know. But yeah, now that she's actually given her name, she isn't that suspicious anymore. Still wondering what you're doing out here. But alright, that's all the questions, I guess.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
No. I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for them. Yeah.
My hero.
Yeah.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you.
Alright, well, she already hates
and
me.
He left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What do you got? A flashlight. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's a bit of lag. Where's that motion blur? Alright, we're going back into settings. We're going back in. Let's just do that to high. Turn that down a bit. Turn that off. Just for the record, I don't know what motion blur does. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, let's just do it a bit less. You like those emojis? Yeah, you use them a lot, yeah. Okay, let's see. How's it now? I mean, it's not too bad from my end. Maybe on the stream it's a bit shuggier. Alright, yeah. Taking motion blur off is definitely the right call. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sensitivity down to 80. Or 81, sure. Apparently 80 doesn't exist. It's either 79 or 81. There's no in between. Alright, that seems right. So, I can open this. See the objective marks for a given quest. Click the eye icon beside it. And here's my inventory. Oh. It's 3D. 69? Where? Wait, you mean on the sensitivity scale? That seems way too low. No wooden rowboat. Karen must have used it to rescue me from the river. What was I doing out there?
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
I mean, you could have gone in there and looked after him yourself, alright? I was asleep on this not long ago. It smells campfire, smoke, and sweat. My god, it's all 3D. Oh, wow.
The ruins are just beyond
I mean,
those columns.
honestly,
Please,
after
hurry.
Frambo, some 3D is pretty nice. It's still lagging a bit, I feel like. Okay. Ah, sure, let's do medium. Okay, that seems a bit better. Frambo with 3D, dude, that would be hellish. Now, the thing I want to question is, if there were two of you, right? Oh no, wait, she was here alone. And Al washed up on the shore. Is this thing gonna fly away?
The ruins are just beyond those columns.
Oh my
Please,
god,
hurry.
I can see why you're called Karen.
Back already? What's up?
I found Al.
Oh, of course. What did you want to know? Oh, there's not much.
Okay, I
Oh.
can...
Oh.
Okay, there we
Great.
go. There we go, alright, that was a mistake. I mean, she was trying to look at me. I was just standing in a really awkward position. How is that torch lit? Who lit that torch? Must have been lit by Al. Okay, well, thanks, game. Whoa. Whoa. Friday the 13th. Where Jason? Okay, that's a really weird thing to just say out of nowhere. Oh, grunting noises. There's a backpack. Full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still. It seems strange that Al left it behind. Okay. Can we grab it with us? No? Okay, we're just gonna leave his backpack here. 3D jump. I don't think that's how jumps work.
If you're reading this, It means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads,
oh my god, wait.
"You who wish to enter the city,
Yeah, continue.
step forth
Continue.
and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time?
I mean,
Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out.
okay, well, I guess I'll jump
If
in
I'm
here.
not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation,
How did he get down here?
or a warning.
Yeah,
Alworth.
Alworth. Alright, so that's his full name. This is scary. It's just a bit of water. Have you never played Subnautica? A nice joke will work. Oh god. Okay, can I, like, equip things? I don't think that's how it works. Doesn't seem like I can. Can I translate this? Always remember they're watching. Oh, archaeologist insight. Nice 3D game. Okay, we gotta stop talking about how amazing this game is for being in 3D, even though that is very standard. I'm Shadow. Have you seen my friend L? Oh, there we go. Does it not have any batteries? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. How can I translate this? I mean, the other one I can understand, right? That's the archaeologist insight. What the hell is this? Do I just know Latin? Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? Okay, so... What, they were turned into gold? Young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Very suspicious. Why is he standing like that? No way he got turned into a gold statue while standing up here. He would have jumped down. It's gold. Midas. I don't know how you say his name. But then I do know about his gold touch. Yeah. Maybe it is that. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna meet a character called Midas. Whatever the hell. Young Roman woman looked like she was begging for her life. To absolutely nobody. More torches lit by Al. Multiple frozen people. Wait, what? Oh god, I've got a quick save. Use? No, did you think you saw a use button somewhere? A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Was that also Al's doing? Why did he choose to light that torch? Roman legionary in a state of terror. Yeah, it's like Midas. Yeah, it's exactly the same kind of thing. But why are only the people gold then? Wait. How much do you think a golden person is worth? How much money do you think I can get for one of those? I mean, if we could grab all of these and take them back home, that's gonna give us a fortune. 100k? I mean, if this is pure gold. Another soldier looking once again at absolutely nothing. What are you looking at? Who appears to be praying for help that never came. What is going on? Does that like you? Oh, what the hell happened here? Golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? What? Okay, wait. Huh? And obviously he killed himself somehow.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back.
Uh-oh.
And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
I mean, I was going into this being pretty sure of myself that it was not going to be a horror game. Although I might be wrong. It's just a mystery, alright? It's just a mystery. State of panic. So I either jump off here or I go through the portal and meet what? Meet GLaDOS? Like what? That's all ruined. Wait, these are just normal bones. A Roman man on his knees is begging for his gods for mercy. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry? I'm sorry for disturbing you, I guess? Yes, I know I am close, Whisper. Remains were human. Whoever it was died a long, long time ago. I guess he chose to not go into the black hole. Don't dance with gold? You can't tell me what to do. I mean, that was very light. That was incredibly easy to knock over, so I don't think it's real gold. Oh no, I'm being sucked in. Oh no. Hold shift to sprint. Press tab to check your quest journal and inventory at any time. Thanks, game. Tap P to enter photo mode in-game. Fran when she eats pills. Oh my god. Okay, it's taking a bit to load everything in. Alright, are you done? Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two... Oh, wait a minute. I wonder who they could be. I thought I was gonna investigate these. So, figure out how to return to your original time. So I'm gonna assume that that's gonna stay there for the entire game. Okay, no white hallway yet. We are in the third dimension now. Hey, what kind of clothes am I wearing?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Wait. Was this the guy I kicked? Was this the guy I knocked over? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh god. Alright, so, stranger, listen to me. I'm from the future. I traveled back here through a black hole. You are altered into gold, you gotta help me. Actually, why are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine?
What's the Shrine of Proserpina?
You know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you?
No,
And
no, I'm
you've
not.
just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you?
Ah.
One more time. Who are you, and what were you doing in that shrine?
I am me. Got him. God, we really got him there. Okay, so I can change the subject. In fact, he remarks on the fact that I've tried to do it twice. So, I either lie, or I tell the truth. If I tell the truth, I feel like I'm gonna get freaking locked up. Freaking Galerius. Alright, I've come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit...
Yes, I'm insane.
Not right in the head? That's alright, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Oh. Oh, thanks, I guess.
Listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you.
Where am I?
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your law?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's... well, it's kind of horrific.
Did you
But
just...
our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
The magistrate? You're the skeleton of Fran Bow when you break his tooth. His tooths? You mean teeth? Alright. Alright, now I don't know where any direction is, so you know, you lead the way.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
Alright, I'm actually gonna turn the voices up a bit. Just turn it up to 100, sure.
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out.
Okay, wait. So, 23 people are in this town, and 3 of them are missing. Okay, well, that's...
But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend?
Oh, who are you?
Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer.
Yeah, who the hell is
Anyone who
this?
helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics.
Fuck.
I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say.
God, politics, am I right?
Right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
You mean
Don't mind
skeletons?
Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo.
I'm not gonna remember any of this,
Most of us
Galerius.
have almost nothing. Just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live. So don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
Okay, first of all, how do you know about me? You're Spanish and talking English. Hey, English is not my first language either. I've just watched so much YouTube. So I feel like I'm pretty decent at English. At least I hope. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
Nothing.
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Nice
Yeah,
save.
I'm watching you, farm boy.
You think I am English?
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
How do you... Okay, how do you know that I was here? Okay, well... You think I'm lying. Oh well. Horatius. What do you got? What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
There's an election. Okay. Well, lead the way
Follow
then.
me.
I'm just gonna
The
comply
only
for
thing
now.
you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds.
Oh
They
Jesus.
just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9.
Hell yeah, 3D
None of
walk.
them had done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse.
Exactly
The
10
magistrate can
times.
explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Exactly 10 times. Not 9 times more, no, 10. 10, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this voice. Is that him? What is a magistrate? Small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers. Oh, I can just... 10 years. 10 times worse. Like 10 years. Like Fran Bow. Oh my god, it's all connected. Oh, we've solved it. We don't need to play anymore. So, do I just steal money? It's red. It says that it's red. Let's not. For now. Let's not do it now. Let's not become a criminal yet. Cinderella, 2 Sentius, made Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus, continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise we'll wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Cynthia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month. If you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you'll be re-elected, I'm sure of it. Alright. I'm not gonna recognize any of those names. You know how to put emojis? You mean on the text? You want her to put a laughing emoji right here? We're in ancient Rome. I mean, okay, well, I mean, you can just draw an emoji. Just 2 points and a curved line. It's not that hard. Alright, magistrate, or whatever that is.
Citizen.
Since when am I a citizen? Alright, turn around. Oh my god, he actually did.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
What you did? Aw, come on. Yo, Sentius, what the hell is a magistrate? I'm Shadow, by the way.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress.
Ah, I'm very curious,
you
I
have
guess.
the piercing and astute eyes of a man of
Yeah, I
great
assumed he'd
learning.
be something like a king.
We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now,
Stop with these
you're
names.
probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Why are there only 23 people of you here? Actually, 20, because 3 of you went missing. How do you have such a small community, but still manage to have 3 missing people? So what I'm getting from this is that these are just 23 people that just kind of stumbled upon this city and made a living here. I don't think that this was originally their home. I just want to get out of here, honestly.
In good time. More importantly, consider the miraculous community
Yeah,
we've
7
built
months.
here over the last 7 months.
Yeah, they've only been here for 7 months.
22 complete strangers brought together
Wait,
by their fates,
no.
living and working together.
Who's number
in our
3?
own
Who's
little
23?
paradise. And in all that time,
What?
not a single sin.
My god, he
has
talks in
been
3D.
committed. No fights,
What?
no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Okay, can I ask you about the... Can I ask you about the inconsistency with the numbers? Like, Garalius or whatever his name was said 23, you said 22. What's up with that? Alright. Before I start asking questions, let's just go and, you know, do his thing. No, can't say I
Nor
have,
could
honestly.
I, until I came here.
My god.
But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Yeah, there we go.
You see,
that's
the
the
builders
thing
of this
about this game.
place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking
the
the
thing
law here
could be
will
number
anger
23, yeah.
God
I don't know.
and provoke
I feel like I should question him
terrible
about it
punishment.
regardless.
Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Okay, how do you know that
Extraordinary
it's going to
we've
turn you
survived
gold?
as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here.
What do you mean?
All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured.
Maybe
know
I
it's a
am
lot to take
Midas.
in,
Oh,
and
God.
you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of questions. Okay. What counts as a sin here? Let's just start from the top and go to the bottom.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong?
I mean, it's not like you can just
Of course,
experiment.
everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods.
We didn't answer the
sacred
question.
accord between the gods and the people of Rome.
This didn't answer
It
the
is
question.
only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Makes sense to me. Like what? Oh God. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. You know what? Fuck it. Let's question him on it.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world.
Yeah.
Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years, she has
Hey, I
borne
made him angry.
great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our
I haven't been
citizens
here for
are
an
treated
hour
the
and
same,
I've already been
regardless
mad.
of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same?
Oh,
When
fuck
our
yeah.
people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Yes. My mistake. That your law. Oh, or I can question him more. Don't your people watch blood sports for
On
entertainment?
occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Okay, well, here we go. Controversial take of the day. Don't women have fewer rights than men?
Of course, but with fewer
Of
rights
course.
come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
What if they don't want that, though? Don't your laws allow slave
Of
ownership?
course, what else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
No. Alright, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a knife. I don't know. Maybe I'll be the one to commit a sin.
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Why not just make him angry?
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
I mean, talking is how you gain information. I don't know how much talking there is. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so can I ask him who is Proserpina?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life.
And this is the introduction as well.
It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to
Oh.
the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person.
Oh my god, he
was
knows.
you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
He knows. 3D introduction. Dear God! I'm actually kind of disappointed now that their words aren't 3D. Like, how dare they?
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You know, let's just scare him more. We'd all been turned to golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Okay. How does the ritual work? What is the ritual?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal.
Alright.
In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
What was this ritual for again?
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future.
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything.
Oh, to make the portal, I guess.
You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
Hey, I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best. I agree with both of these statements. I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Yeah, I'm just a random dude, man. Alright, why can't you do anything?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well,
Okay.
it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election.
If we're gonna make it to the
The
election.
people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
I'm gonna insult everybody I meet. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you
Okay.
can't see it for what
No,
it
I
is?
asked you a question.
What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Okay. You know... Hey. You just said sus. Well, here we go.
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
I mean, he did say that, didn't he? And I mean, the fact that I'm here means that he's performed the ritual, right? So I think we can trust him. He's still suspicious, but I don't think he did it. He might have done something else, though. I don't think he committed a sin, but he might have done something else.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me
He's
out
the
of
imposter.
office
Vote him out.
So that they can
They're voting
pursue
him
their
out.
own misguided political agenda.
Oh my god, he is the imposter.
Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking.
We're gonna vote him out of
very
office.
carefully at
Ah.
them if I were you.
Oh god. Right, now the most important question. I want to get back to, you know, my place. I've got friends back there.
If I understand Prosepina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal,
okay,
and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Yeah, we've just been here for 1 hour. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. Well, that's all the questions I had.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
You know, I'm up for this mystery. I'm in. Let's go.
Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it will win their trust.
I mean, you can't just say no, otherwise you're stuck here.
To enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Alright, so if I have a name, I gotta get back to him.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the fall.
I think I remember where that was.
I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Wow. Wait, I'm doing parkour. Travel thousands of years into the past, create a time paradox. Figure out who's most likely to break the Golden Rule. I need to figure out who it is. To that end, Sentius asked me to talk to everyone and help them. If it'll win their trust. He also authorized me to enter their homes and inspect their possessions and documents if necessary. And there's something with a woman called Lucretia. Sus map. You mean this? Is this the new Among Us map? Okay. Is he just... Ah, yeah, no, he's gone. He left. Alright. There's a woman there. There's a kitchen. Carrots are purple. Throw in a fire shovel made of bronze. It smells like ash. It's probably for the oven. I mean, this is a pretty nice house. I really like the kitchen. I really like this kitchen. Okay, no, that's... I'm not gonna steal, because then everyone is gonna die. Containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. Woman moment? What? The diary. Today my father suggests I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. I know you're reading this, Father. Maybe young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to her secrets, Cynthia. Okay, well... So her sister is missing. That's one of the people that went missing, then. Of the kitchen. Ah, come on. I have health? I just stepped into the fire and lost health. Oh my god. Okay, just normal inks jar. Okay, so this is Scintilla. Yeah, that's that's one of the 3 people that went missing. I can talk to you. Yes, of course. Hello, stranger. Turn around. Hi.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Okay, I already don't like you. Hello, stranger.
I'm
What's
Sentia,
that?
eldest daughter of the
Oh, you're
magistrate.
Sentia.
But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
These are my, I'm not from around here.
I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our
I'm gonna say that
customs.
you are gonna commit a sin,
Now,
Sentia.
remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Yeah, goodbye, straight. I already don't like you.
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and
Scintilla?
figure I must know a way out too. Is that it?
No, I meant the
Well,
time.
that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Mouth breathers? Mouth breathers? What kind of insult is that? Can I help?
I don't know.
Can I find your sister?
Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Okay, well... yeah, you should have been called Karen, I'm gonna be honest. When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, no, then she's
We
dead.
ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy.
3 weeks ago,
In
she's
love.
dead. She's
We
gone.
went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone.
Dead moment.
That's it.
Okay, so she literally just disappeared in the night. Right? So she was in love.
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Okay, so we gotta figure out who it is.
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Father didn't mention any of this because it didn't... we had no business diving into his personal life.
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy
We
with
don't
the
know his
election
name.
to
It's
help
Stranger.
look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
His name is Stranger, we already know. Obviously her lover's name is Stranger. Like, what else could it be?
I don't know. But it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
I mean, there are 2 other people that disappeared, so... Sentia, Sentia, Scintilla. Why are your names so similar? I think that's just how they do it in Rome.
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers.
Kind of weird.
I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
Oh, emojis for the streams. Oh. I mean emotes. I've got no clue. I haven't really looked into it. I don't even know if I can. But, I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I probably need to do that sometime. Whatever. I'll see. I mean, looks surprisingly relaxed. It's been 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure that she's already accepted it.
I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Tell Sentia she suspects Sentia? Why? Why would I do that? Maybe not see I'm somewhat pleased with her disappearance. No, it's just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and
Wow,
not because he
alright.
needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
I think he's I think he has other things on his mind, Sentia.
So you'll help me find her?
I mean, I'll try.
Oh, thank you.
She's probably
You should
already
probably
dead,
take
but
a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
Sentia moment. Really? All right, I'll see what I can
Thanks.
do.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay, so What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do.
With what?
But what kind of an awful,
With a
incompetent
telescope?
God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Maybe it's best if you don't go insulting the gods. Just an idea, Cynthia.
Oh, I'd say it to their faces if they had the courage to show themselves.
Oh my god!
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward!
Oh my
Where
god!
is my sister? What
You
do you
are-
have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Wow! Well, at least we know blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
Yeah, I think she's kind of angry about something. Run? Oh no.
I suppose we will.
Okay, if I do this, it's just gonna go back to the other menu, so I'll
Alright,
go
another
to the other
time.
questions about Scintilla's disappearance. So her room, right?
Keep
That
an
was
eye out
here?
for Scintilla, would you?
Since when are you here? Okay, you know what? That's money. I'm not gonna steal money. Wait, there's a note here? Oh, okay. Scintilla to Sentius and Sentia. May Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I am sorry to have to leave you this way, but I found a way to escape and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. Huh. So... Talk to Cynthia about Scintilla's escape. That's optional. I mean, I probably should, right? No, I'm not gonna take the money. Everybody's gonna die if I take the money. It's not gonna be... I don't think that's a good
Fear
thing.
is proof of a degenerate mind.
Horatius, can you shut up? Alright. Hi. I am back. I have solved your sister's disappearance. I've solved it. I've done
What
it.
have you discovered?
I found a letter in a room which mentioned her plan to escape.
What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that.
Do you think it's
I wonder
planted?
how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd.
She actually
It
thanked
was
me.
only a few months ago that Scentilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
Yulia. Okay, so... Oh my god, I'm gonna need to make, like, a family tree or something. Like, who the hell is Yulia?
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Oh my god, alright, you want to talk? Here, let's talk.
What now?
Can I punch you? What's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the Magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the Magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter.
Oh wow,
I should
really?
say. And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Like me. Talk moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of talking for the first bit. Obviously, because we have to introduce ourselves to everyone and we gotta learn who everybody is, learn all their names. But once we've actually done a round, once we've actually gone around and talked to a few people, we can actually start solving shit. And question people, I think. How'd you end
I'm
up here?
from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing all right for myself.
Liurnia
12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire.
Fire.
People screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Do you still have the pendant? I mean, I'm sorry to hear that,
don't
obviously.
be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body.
Necromancer?
That said,
What?
Sentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
Why do you think there's a necromancer? I don't think there's a freaking necromancer here. Why would there be? I'm pretty sure magic isn't involved. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, I was about to say that magic wasn't involved. But then I remembered the whole thing about them all turning into gold. So, you know.
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you.
That's a good motto to stay by. Do you know a way out of here? I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation.
You know, he's kind of nice, I'm gonna be
trials
honest.
with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger. If you're
Who is
interested.
this Seneca?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Nice, you're not gonna survive until tomorrow, so... So we've got Aurelia. Commoner, Cavern Keeper. Cavern in Slum. She claims to know a way out. Claudia's in a villa. She's the wife of Malleolus. Whatever patrician is. Decius is a merchant. Domitius, a commoner, slum. Duilius? I think. Unable to work. Imprisoned in warehouse. Why is he in jail? What did he do? I mean, he didn't commit a sin, so why is he in jail? Fabia, commoner, baker. Galerius, he's a farmer, we already know him. Georgius, a clothing merchant. Hannibal, he's a foreigner, foraged for strap. Notes, died in cistern. Okay, so that's one of the people that disappeared. There's Horatius. You don't understand anything? Don't worry, me neither. I'm just trying to get this all in my head. At least the names. Okay, well, not all of these names, just the people that we've actually met. So that I can be like, hey, Horatius, how are you doing, you know? And not that I have to be like, who are you again? I'm not really worried about any kind of quest or anything. I just set periodical goals for myself, right? And the first goal right now is to find everyone. At least the people that haven't disappeared. So there's a disappeared fisherman. It's Julia, we heard of her. Livia, her hairdresser, but she refuses to work. Lucretia. Malleolus. Not to be trusted. Locked herself in the palace. What? Rufius. The patrol, increasingly agitated. Cynthia, stick to a filler, then Scintilla, Cynthius, Opius, Virgi, and that's all of them. Okay. Alright. Thanks.
Of course.
Just no, I also played a similar game like this. You know, Outer Wilds. I feel like they are kind of similar. I don't know if you know about Outer Wilds, but they're kind of similar. And what I did with Outer Wilds is I just went with the flow. And that's kind of my plan with this too. So even if I don't understand anything, if you just go with the flow, everything will be alright. And what do you mean with Horatius the Cat Eater? What kind of... What? How did you come up with these things? Why would he be eating cats? You mean his face? I can kind of see it. Kind of. It's a stretch, though.
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline.
Alright, Cat
among
Eater.
everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like hundred-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other.
So
in check.
everybody here is suspicious of each
Brutal,
other.
of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Yeah, see how that turned out. The Roman Empire didn't last too long, I think. I mean, no, it did last really long, but it did eventually fall. Are you saying you're in favor of it?
What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms.
No, he's just accepted it. Alright, Cat Eater.
Always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it. So railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness.
They are
is
literally all
enjoying the
suspicious, yeah.
present Without anxious dependence upon the future.
Alright, if you're
Not to
confused,
lose ourselves
just
in
think,
the hopes or fears.
just think about this as a giant
Rest
Among Us round.
satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient.
And you've only got one choice to vote someone out.
Nothing.
You've only got one emergency meeting to vote somebody off. That's basically what this is. It's just a giant game of Among Us. And you can only vote out one person. And if the imposter manages to kill somebody, you're dead. Then everybody dies. Even the imposter, so there's really no upside to it. Yeah, actually, if you think about it, if somebody is gonna commit a sin, they would die too. So, you know, what would they gain? If you're gonna commit a sin, you're gonna die. Huh, okay, well... let's talk about something else.
Like?
Who are you going to vote for? I mean, the elections are still a way off, but sure, let's ask now.
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze around.
Free death.
But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Okay, so he's accepted the fact that Sentius, or whatever his name is not gonna last long as the let's just say king here. Can I help?
I appreciate the thought. But you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Democracy in action. Figure out how to make Malleolus drop out of the election. Alright, we're getting into politics now.
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for
A
her.
lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Okay, so I'm gonna... my goal right now is I'm gonna collect as many quests as I can. And just... after that, I'm just gonna start one. And I'll go from there. See where it leads me. Sometimes fresh ice will help.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah, you've been here for a long time, so... I know what you did to her. I'm not gonna bluff.
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. disappearance really caught me off guard.
Are you her lover?
Anyone knows something? I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius.
Big
None
time.
of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
Alright.
Fine.
Alright, thanks for
Alright.
the info, Horatius.
Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
Yeah, much story, much lore, much missions. I would assume that if you're more of an action game kind of guy, that this game would not really appeal to you. I mean, none of these are grounds to, you know, execute them. Figure out how to make Malleolus drop out of the election. So they want me to blackmail him? Is that not considered a crime? Did they just make a statue out of this dead person? Alright. Oh, there he is.
Are they?
Hi.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
I was hoping to ask you some questions. Okay, I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Ask then.
Okay, no.
Good. Now.
Okay,
was there
guess that.
something
Guess
else
that's
you
that.
wanted to discuss?
What's your story?
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name.
I'm not gonna remember
Though
that.
Magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
More questions. More talking. What the hell's a decurion?
It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform.
Because he was already high-ranking.
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
How did you end up here?
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now, the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape
A fire,
terrible
huh?
fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing.
They all came down, two at least, came down
the next
here
thing I knew, I was
because of
waking
a
up on
river.
a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest.
How did you come to be magistrate?
I was elected 7 months ago.
Alright.
Uncontested because of
How
my
long have you been
command
here, actually?
experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents.
Mr. What?
Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead.
What? You mean as in Walter White?
Very
Doesn't look
well.
anything like him.
If I did, I'd have led these people out of here already.
Okay, yeah, we are kind of stuck.
I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts.
Yeah, please.
I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not
alright,
the
that is
golden
kinda simple.
rule, but human failings. The
It is kind of like
temptation to
blackmail,
slide
though,
into
isn't it?
degeneracy,
Worship us
greed,
or you
and
die.
hubris. I trust that answers your question.
No, it doesn't, but I'm gonna get back to
I'll
it.
be waiting here for news.
There's just... Who the hell is that? I just keep coming across new people. I want to explore more. That person. He's moving. He is actively moving. What do you mean, dead person? Oh wait, it's the statue. It's that one golden statue we saw in the future. This was him. So what, is he a gladiator? Okay, I can tell that you're irritated by me, so I'm just gonna talk to you already.
What were you two talking about?
What, me and Sentius?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up
Hey,
on his
how
balcony.
does your face look?
What's he offering you?
What's your face?
Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
I don't... Dude, we weren't talking
what
about
else
the election.
Would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
Dude! I don't care about this election, I'm gonna be honest.
Good, then stay out of it.
All are the same.
Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Yep, I know what that means. Alright, can I ask your name?
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt. Oh, there's so much talking. I did hear, I did see on the Steam reviews mostly, that the first introduction is kind of slow. I did hear that. So that might explain all of the talking, because obviously... Let's just do it like this. Once we get through this with everybody, we don't have to talk to everybody nearly as much, I think.
The name's Domitius.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
I honestly... Sure.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
What, do I have to pay him?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed.
Man.
So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Figure out how to get in this villa. Alright, what do you want?
I don't know. Something good.
Dude. I'll see what I can do.
Just make it good.
Okay, do you know way out of here? I'm pretty sure you know. You don't.
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
You think you're sleeping? It's not that boring. At least not to me. I personally, I do enjoy good mystery. That's why for the past month or two, I've been playing a lot of mystery games. It's boring to you? I mean, I mean, you don't have to watch the stream, right? I'll eventually be done with this game, and then I'll move on to another one. So you don't have to watch. I'm sure you've got better things to do too.
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill the gods. He's just gonna kill the gods. How is he going to do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
What? I mean, why can't you tell me now?
If I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
I'm not sure I believe that he's gonna be able to find a way out. I think it's just, you know, politicians lying.
Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confatuare.
Did he just kick me out? What? Kratos be like? Same excrement, different smell. Ah, yeah, that I can see it.
Keep walking.
No. What?
Os in Coolio mio.
I don't know what that means, dude.
Os in Coolio mio.
Well, I angered him too much. I made him too angry. Can I just... Ah, he's got the key. He's got the key. Oh, I can maybe break in with that then. No, hey, Germinator, I've got an idea. I've also got another game that I want to play. So, what if I just alternate between these two games? Right, that's a plan. Oh, this door's open.
Hey! You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I don't know what the cistern is. Spider-Man. It's not... Yeah, I'll just climb up on the roof like Spider-Man. I wasn't, but now I'm curious.
Cap at murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal. Ugh. Why do I have to do everything?
Just help a dude out.
So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right?
What is
anyway,
a Carthaginian?
A few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground, and hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature.
What?
Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
What? Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus of...
Oh, we've got monsters now, I guess.
I didn't stick around to see which.
What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Don't go in. Monster inside. It was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
A weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Oh, Oh god, it's loading. Hello? I am going to die. Okay, yep, there we go. I'm leaving. I don't care if it hurts. I'm out of here. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna need a weapon. Hey, do you have a sword or something?
Os in Coolio mio.
I still don't know what that means, dude. Ah. Alright, what's in here? Just an ink jar. A creature's chest. I'm not gonna steal. Even though I really want to. No, but I think that's I think that's the plan. I think I'm gonna alternate between two games. And the other one is a lot more, what should I say, exciting. Octavia. That's a balcony. Is this a balcony? Yeah, it's just a balcony. So it's up here. Is that a statue or a person? Okay, not gonna steal the coin pouch. Good ending or bad ending? What are you talking about? What do you mean good ending or bad ending? As in this game? Those are birds. If that's just a hole up there, what if we just make one big ladder? I can hear my cat at the door again. Alright, there we go. The cat has entered. As long as we keep him away from the cat eater, we should be fine. Hey, it's the dude.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Galerius.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Hi, I'd like to interview you.
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
Okay. You got time for a long story? You think you can make that? You think you can get through it, Germinator?
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters.
Okay.
Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back,
almost threw up?
He was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted.
Man, this is a long story. You're really going into detail here.
I had nothing left to steal. There was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle.
Stream froze?
But there were more of them.
Shouldn't be frozen.
I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters.
Wait, you mean the song in the background right now?
And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Huh. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons.
God, we're getting a history lesson here, aren't we?
Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder.
So, as a slave or a gladiator?
For my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting.
Okay, yeah, this fire caused everybody to go down here.
Acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and I started my life over again.
Huh. So, this fire. Yeah, if the stream freezes, exiting and entering works most of the time.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again.
Oh my god, he's
safe
not
from
done.
The grasping hands of the Romans. Or
He is
so I
not
thought.
done.
Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me.
Wow.
I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his. One day.
What the hell is Nemesis?
He'll get his. Forget I
No,
said that last part,
goodbye,
will you?
Germinator. I'll
I
be
get
back on Wednesday
away
with a
sometimes.
different game then. And then we'll alternate between the two. Right? Goodbye. We'll see. Let's not give a direct answer.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yes, actually, I've got 3 more questions.
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius' daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out.
Or, you know, she's dead.
If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
Okay, what do you think about the Golden Rule then?
Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know?
Let's just live.
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
See you around.
Because you had one big story and the rest is all short answers. Did I just see something fall? I just saw something fall and a very weird sound effect played. I don't like the sky, too.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you.
Ave, yeah.
I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Oh, you're the priestess. Yeah, you're the priestess. Okay, what's your story? Shock.
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from.
Hey, I'm new here,
I
right?
suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Oh, come on. Alright, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office.
Alright,
by
that's...
which time you would already know how to address
That's not
you.
gonna happen. Why is she
And
running?
then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity, rather more indirectly.
Is she just
But
jogging?
to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
See, this is why I should be the one asking the questions and not Sentience. Alright, how'd you end up here?
No, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Alright, a young woman named freaking Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
No. Carries negative connotations where I'm from because of the memes.
The memes? What are the memes?
Oh my god, this is great. You know what? Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop.
As you wish, but... I wonder if... No.
Now, what were you gonna say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic.
Come on,
It's
spit
just
it
that
out.
You've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember.
Yeah, it's
and
always
see
a
if you
fire.
notice any patterns.
Alright, I'll do
Good.
that.
Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Wait, who's Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes.
Why are
and
you so
cutting
quiet?
hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help.
Why are you so quiet? I've turned the voices all the way up.
Stare, called us bloodless shadows and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody
I mean, there's
else
definitely a
saw,
pattern here
and
with the
that
fire and the
it
river.
broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful.
So
will
what
you?
if, right? Yeah, I may have already noticed the pattern.
Then what is it?
There's an encounter with a stranger on the riverbank. Yeah.
Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else?
That's all. God damn it.
There are definitely some common
What about the
threads,
fire?
but I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Okay. Wow. My god. Do you know a way out of here?
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
Is this place like fake? Is that... I don't know, man. Did the stranger... It's fucking... did the stranger put us here? Or you guys here? Obviously, I know why I'm here. Time travel and all that. You know, the usual. What do you think about the Golden
I'm
Rule?
quite sure it's the work of the gods. Which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We ask for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Is there a short version?
I suppose so.
Alright, thank you.
Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town.
Okay,
off
that's
the
a
map.
little bit over the
Some say
top.
The moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
Yeah, tell
But I
that
like
to,
think
you know, the average
it's that we should
landlord.
always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are.
A cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid.
That means I'm right! Wahaha! Okay, what's the status of the
It
election?
must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's allowed to
All
vote?
of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
Can I vote then?
Well, you're not a citizen yet.
Meh.
So, no, I'm afraid not. But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Blackmail! Fair enough. What's your role?
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
we nominate another
You can,
candidate?
assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
What do you need to be eligible? Okay, well, guess not.
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
I just want to get over and done with.
Well, I wouldn't describe impatience
Yeah,
as
that's
a
what I
good
thought.
reason exactly.
Prevent conflict?
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get
Whoa,
things
really?
started right away.
No, wait.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
No, I don't. Oh, God. What is happening? Where is everybody going? Guys? Who's this guy? What? Oh, God, what if I set a motion? What have I done? Who are these people? There are not a lot of people here. Oh, no, wait. No, there are definitely more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that all? What happened here? Oh, that's Malleolus.
Citizens,
Oh, Jesus.
We have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Welp.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus.
Yeah, I guess.
That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I hate him.
I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve.
Yay?
No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all,
No.
Sentius is hereby found
Oh, God, he's a
guilty of
conspiracy
treason
theorist.
against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life
What?
in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing.
No, no,
You're
no.
going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me.
No.
Piteous, ignore her.
No, no, no.
This is insanity.
He looks busy.
Us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable.
No.
Exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken.
No, 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 no,
I'm
guys.
gonna enjoy killing you, old man.
No, dude, run.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What? Oh, shit.
Please grant us your protection.
Oh, shoot.
Stop!
Sentius. Oh my god, they have bows. Oh my god, they are shooting. Sentius. Oh, they are really aiming for me, aren't they? He did it. Alright. What the hell? What? Oh god. No, dude. No.
Salve, friend. I'm
No.
Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
No, I gotta talk to the magistrate. We've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Shut up. Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so you can tell me about the Golden Rule. There we go. Alright, let's go.
Bacchus, how much did I drink last night?
Tough.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Bacchus. No problem.
Oh,
Gotta go.
and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What? A
Just
zip
attach
line?
the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake.
What?
I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Alright.
Alright, see you around.
He thinks, yeah. Wait. There's a rope thing there. Yeah, so I'm basically on a time limit. So he probably means these. Oh, wait, does he mean this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that was indeed faster. Alright, Sentius. Dude, you're gonna lose the election. No, you don't. Sentius. Dude.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Sentius, we've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
You got it.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed. And you had to start over.
Yes, thank you.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
You lost the election. And I couldn't stop it from being broken. But, so none of the people that were at the election did it, I guess? But there were a lot of people missing from there, so it doesn't really narrow it down.
Unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason.
Alright. No, I just want to talk to you about it. Okay. Well, this is concerning. Oh, okay. No, there is fall damage.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would
Hey,
you?
Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter
Wow.
safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
He's right there.
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Scintilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor, sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you.
Horatius, come on, dude.
Huh. As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
Alright. Gonna talk to me?
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
Okay. Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man
Yeah.
Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
Alright, I need to speak with Yulia.
She's not here.
Where is she
I
then?
had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of Apollo.
She is a
was
nurse.
acting sick. Faking it, if you ask me. Typical.
Okay, do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me.
Okay,
And they
Demetrius.
keep coming back.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, subtle, but I think I know what you mean.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
With this mask on your head, you're not gonna be seeing shit. Okay. So all of these golden statues turn into freaking archers. Oh, hello. I'm actually looking for the priestess, but I guess you'll do.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Alright, he doesn't like me.
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been rolling a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Alright, now you're gonna go. Alright, hey. Goodbye, Germinator. Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming too soon. I'm gonna keep going for a little more, though. Alright, how did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Sure. Sure.
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Are you hearing this loud bird?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
Not much of a talker, are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What are you dealing with?
None of your business.
And he starts speaking Latin again. Whatever the hell that is.
If we have to.
You know a way out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Well, shit, good point. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what
Oh
I'm
my
talking
god.
about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
Oh god, I need a weapon, man.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Alright, well, he's onto something.
Of course I am.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No.
Okay, well, shit.
Whatever.
Well, that's fun and short talk. Is that a bucket? Oh, there are a lot of places I can go. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. I always remember they were watching. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, they are literally watching. Alright. That's terrifying. Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? Oh, Virgil, whoever that is. Virgil, they may not see you yet, but I want you to know I see you. Virgil, I know who you are and what you want. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins. But he was at the vote when the sin happened, so he couldn't have done it. Sinner. Virgil, what the hell, man?
Ah, a new face. Salve. And
Salve.
welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Right? What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people.
Ah, of course.
That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
I mean, the history,
Oh,
maybe.
I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Oh? What does that mean?
I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans, who first started building here, were just copying Greek architecture, which they do all the time. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell them about the temple up in the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple?
How do I
This
get
one's
there?
A bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city.
Yes, right, that's
Unfortunately,
obvious.
Someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And
Ah, yes,
that
of course, the
contains
Temple of Saturn.
treasury.
I know that place.
So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
I'll figure out a
Of
way
course.
inside. Do you know a way out of
You
here?
wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule, but once you get used to the fear, Knowing that
That doesn't sound good.
Cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the
Some
Golden Rule
people say
personally,
it's
dude?
divine. The work
I like
of a
this
god.
guy.
But I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't.
Or the rule
And
doesn't
I'm pretty
exist,
sure
but I'm pretty sure the
I
rule
know
does,
the difference.
since we literally
Do
saw it in
you?
effect ourselves. I think so, yeah.
Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
Okay, how are you gonna remove a god from power?
It's best if I say no
What?
more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
You don't have a plan, dude. All right, you
Look,
sinner.
I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh, okay.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Novio Magus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know
Okay.
the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
Nice
that,
of
dude.
you to say, but not necessary. In any case,
Yeah, it
the
was
Romans
rough
are
2,000
far more
years ago.
accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing it?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Those cultists? Oh, no. You mean one of the conspiracy theorists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it.
Or do you mean Christians?
Not since they supposedly burnt down half
Yeah,
of Rome
Christians,
last
alright.
year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Okay, well, let me look into it for you.
Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so
I mean, what else am I gonna do
I'm
here,
glad
right?
You arrived when you did.
Uh.
Let's start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
And I can do to change
My
it?
vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Okay,
Nice
so
to talk
I
to you.
can't bribe any of these people, I assume. Let's keep it on that for now. So what, is this the forum? Oh my God, they are looking at me.
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all
What?
went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Dude. Obtain a bow? What, for the skeletons? There's a guy locked up in there. I did not do it. Well, that's really convincing, dude. There's a woman sitting there.
Help! You have to do something.
What?
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon.
What?
You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Wait, who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time. Are you going to help or not?
I'll try. None of a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Great, I'll see what I can do.
You. He's still in there, somewhere.
Alright, time to go get killed.
Hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Alright, I'll be going. In the baths?
The shrine is collapsing.
Fabia, no!
Oh
God, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there?
I don't.
Poor sweet girl.
Try and make a lapse at any moment. Oh God. Is he just gonna walk back? What about the man in the baths? Nobody here except for the creepy statue. Wait, unless those are the toilets? Where are the baths? In here? Oh, that's the prison. Are these the baths? Oh my God.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck are you? I don't know Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire.
So Quinctius is the Christian.
So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest.
Dude,
is that understood?
Alright, I got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people?
Is this
And
an
where is this
outsider?
place?
How did he get in? Wait. We're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by
A
accident.
small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, we're not
You say
cultists.
that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We're all trapped
So
here.
you admit you're not allowed to leave.
What? We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not.
How did you get in?
But in any case,
Who are you?
That sounds an awful lot like a cult to me.
What?
And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
That's because it's
You've
true.
clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
There once people who returned to gold as punishment. I know this sounds weird and incredibly wacky, but come on, dude. You gotta work with me here.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too.
No!
You people disgust me.
God damn it. A god did, and we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our god told us to do it.
That's not what I. That's not what I said.
It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become.
Dude.
However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Okay, tell me about
Very
Quintius.
well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a scapegoat.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not.
I've got archaeologists
This is
inside.
your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use.
No,
to
dude,
me.
don't shoot me. You don't
Do you
understand.
have any last words?
Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. If you fired an arrow, everyone here is going to die.
I'd say that's rather convenient, since I was planning to kill you all anyway.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Fucking idiot. Oh god, now they're shooting for me. Gosh darn it. This was an awful round. Sentius, Oh my god, where did they keep coming from? Sentius! Oh my god. Oh, they're just coming for me. Whoa. Okay, can I, like, escape? Okay. Oh shit, no wait, they're right there. Ah! Through the wormhole we go. What the hell? Alright. Alright. That's it for me. That's it for me. I'm gonna end it here. Oh, that seems like a good place to end it, honestly. That seems like a pretty decent place. You know, just ended a very, very bad loop where we just got shot. Really weird how he didn't die, but sure. So, I'll be back on Wednesday. Same time, and like I said, I will actually be alternating 2 games. So, Wednesday, I will be playing Darkest Dungeon for the first time. No clue what to expect, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Apparently it's a very hard game, but I've played every Dark Souls game, so I think I'm gonna be fine. Alright? Now, I actually have somewhere to be, so... I'm gonna leave it there. I'll be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. in my time zone at least. No clue what it is in any other time zone. And I'll be there with Darkest Dungeon. And then we'll continue to Forgotten City on Friday. Alright, goodbye.